Today I am going to teach you the first lesson, food components. Okay, we are eating every day different types of foods like idli, dosa, chapati, upma, tomato bath and samosa, and we would like to eat so many items. Okay, are we eat every day same items? No, we don't like to eat every day, but everyone is having one favorite dish, and you too also have the favorite dish. Okay, what is your favorite dish? And which type of food you are taking every day, which type of food you are taking every day, and that is important. And 6th class you discussed with your friends and group members, 5 to 6 members, you wrote yesterday which type of food you have and today which type of food you had, and you make some activity, and you discussed which type of nutrients are present in the food. Okay, today I am going to tell you and which type of nutrients every day you are taking, what are the nutrients. And suppose if you are not taking the food yesterday, and how do you feel yesterday night? If you don't take any food, how do you feel? You feel some panic. And today morning also you don't take the breakfast, how do you feel? And afternoon and this evening, and you feel more hungry. So what do you do? So if you want to eat anything, if you feel when you feel very hungry, so you want to eat some little type of a fruit or any snack item, is it fulfill your hungry? No, you will not feel satisfied. So what do? Your body will tell you, please eat rice, and you ask your mother also, Amma, serve the rice. So like that, then when we eat the rice, once we fasting, at that time we eat the rice, because rice will give the instant energy. Okay, and if you drink milk and if you eat any idli or dosa, you may feel still hungry, but when you had the rice, then you may feel I got the energy. So like that, what are the components are present in the rice, and which type of components are present in the nutrients, we all know in this lesson. So nutrients are nothing but food components. What are the components? Carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, fats, minerals, and including with this water and fiber food also. So now let us check the, already you will buy so many biscuit packets, milk powder packets, ghee packets, like that. Okay, if you check in that, they will mention in that packet how many carbohydrates present in that food item, and proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and other if any. So if you check any milk powder packet or ghee packet, oil packet, salt packet, or vermicelli, that means semia packet. Okay, if you observe in that, first take the milk powder. Milk powder, in milk powder, carbohydrates are present or not? Yes, present. Proteins are present or not? Yes, present. And fats? Yes. Vitamins and minerals? No, because milk powder we will not get the vitamins and minerals, and other if any may be present. And biscuits also, if you check, carbohydrates present, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals not present in the biscuit packet and other recipe. If you see like that, salt and vermicelli also carbohydrates, proteins, fats only present in those items. Children, here we go, the test of the food components. Okay, the first food component already I told you, the carbohydrates and fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Okay, we may know the test of the carbohydrates, which are the which food is having this type of components. Okay, first test is the test for the carbohydrates, and we need the tools of test tube, one bowl, plates, spatula and the droplets. Okay, and test for carbohydrates, take potato or rice. If you see the potato, if you smash the potato, you may get some type of powder like starch, you may get the starch. Okay, so here we are proving the test for the starch. That means which items are having the starch in food items, that potato and rice. Take potato and take one slice of potato in one plate, and take the iodine solution. That means you may get in the laboratories. Iodine solution 2 or 3 drops and pour some iodine drops on the potato. So you may get the potato change the dark blue color. Then the starch is present in that food item. Like that rice also you may get. If you see anytime your mother is preparing the pulihora with a lemon, so when you observe the lemon rice, your mother serve the food in one big plate and after that she adds some lemon and after the lemon, once she pour the lemon juice and if she add some salt in that, you may observe that type of color. Okay. So then you may know it that is called test for starch. Okay. And the next one, test for fats. Test for fats. How we may know that food component is having the fat? Okay, if you take that food item like groundnut and put that groundnuts on one white paper and rub it, then you may observe the white paper is full of with the oil. That means that food component is having the oil. So in that the fats are present. Like that we may conclude that one. That means the paper should be translucent. It shows that the paper in translucent. If you pour some coconut oil, either groundnut oil, and any oil, you may pour in the white paper, you may observe the translucent test for the fats. And the next one is the test for proteins. And here the proteins are present in the milk, eggs, cereals and dal, cooked dal. Take any type of protein food and take one test tube, add some protein food item, take some food item like proteins and take the sodium hydroxide 10 ml in the test tube, add it and after that mix it well. Later copper sulfate liquid only, copper sulfate liquid 3 to 4 drops add in that test tube. And what happen, and you have to mix it very well, that solutions in that test tube. Then you may get the residue of purple color. So already we tested the test for starch, test for fats and test for the proteins. So which food items as having the starch, proteins are present, fats are present in which item? Food item. Okay, let us check the rice. Rice is having the starch, just now I told you. And the proteins are present in the rice? No. And the fats are present in the rice? No. And then take the potato. Potato also only give the starch and proteins and fats may absent. And take the milk. Milk is having the starch and proteins and fats. And curd also is having the starch, proteins, fats. And egg also is having the starch, proteins and fats. With all of these we know, if you take everyday only rice, you may not get the energy. And if you take only potato curry, you may not get the energy. So like that we need the food to grow, to get energy and keep us healthy. And when we sleep also, we need the food. That means we are having the food in the night time also. Because why we need the food in night time? We have to take means we need the food that get energy and the food items carry out the process of such as lungs, heartbeat and kidney functioning and digestion bag, and these all are working when night time. The blood circulation also is very important, so that we are taking the food in the night time also. So what are the components our food is having and how many food components we have? So these all food components are called the nutrients. So nutrients is nothing but carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals, fats, proteins, along with this water and fiber also we may need. So what are the food components are present in the which food items are? Okay, let us check. Carbohydrates are present in rice, bread, chapati, potato and banana, etc. And proteins are present in egg, milk, meat, cereals. etc. And fats are present in oils, ghee, milk and etc. And more fat we may get from the ghee. And vitamins also present in egg, milk, cereals and fruits etc. So minerals also present in more of the vegetables and leafy vegetables. Water present in the fruits and vegetables, but more water we may get from the watermelon. And the roughages is nothing but fiber content. So we get the fiber content in beans, shredded wheat, vegetables, fruit peels. So your mothers always peel off, and we may get some type of fruits when we eating, we peel off. For example, we eat banana with the peel off only, we eat the banana, with the peel we won't eat. But apple and grapes, if you see that type of fruits, we eat with the peel, but peel is having the so many nutrients in that. And your mother also cooking when vegetables, some vegetables may peel off like potato, bridge gourd, bottle gourd, but we have to cook the vegetables like bottle gourd, bridge gourd with the peel only. But nowadays the farmers are using more pesticides in their crops. So we have to wash thoroughly and we have to peel off and cooking the curry. And we have to cook the curries. Some vegetables are cooking with low flame, and some vegetables like rice and vegetables, when we are cooking curries, we may put a high flame. So low flame, why we have to put in low flame means some food items like vegetables, ascorbic acid are present in that food items. So when they are cooking the type of foods, they have to put the low flame when we are cooking the type of food items. So these roughages are clean our food canal and prevent constipation. So many of you may feel some type of constipation every day. You may not go for the exetia. That means you are suffering from the constipation. So if you avoid this type of constipation, you have to add your food some roughages like leafy vegetables and like bindi, brinjal, and some type of beans. Already I told you beans, shredded wheat, vegetables which are having the thread like structure in that fruits and vegetables. So when we are having this type of all foods like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water, roughages, when we are including all these food components present when we are taking the food item, then we are maintaining the balanced diet. If you are not taking if you are missing anything in your food chart like minerals or vitamins, if you are absent in your food, you may lose your energy. That means you may get the lack of deficiency. That means if you are get the white spots on your face and some black patches on your skin, and if you are not feeling so happy and if you are not feeling so active when your friends are running or walking or playing, if you may feel the panic, that means you are not getting proper food and if you are not taking the balanced diet. So for example, your friend is always eating the bread and omelette. So what do you give the suggestion? Is it good for her health? No, it's not a good for her health, because bread and omelette are always present in that fat, and what are the present in egg? Just now I told you egg present only proteins and some of the fat content in that. So that means she is losing some vitamins and minerals. So when we are taking the roughages in our food, these roughages are having some type of carbohydrates and the fiber like thread like structure it is having, and when it is going to the digestive bag, it is moving free bowel movement. So the roughages are help us to free bowel movement in our digestion tract, and then it may prevent the constipation. So you have to add in your food items with the roughages also. Now we have to take the balanced diet including roughages also. So roughages are a kind of carbohydrates that our body fails to digest, but they help in free bowel movement to the digestive tract and prevent the constipation. So we have to include roughages in our food. So for example, some of the people may like to eat every day biryani, either chicken, either fried rice, noodles, Manchuria. Is all good for health? No, this is not a good for health. The people who are taking the junk food, it may cause the disease. So, when we are taking the balanced diet, including with the balanced diet, we may drink more water. So, it is very helpful to us, and it helps food to move easily in the digestive tract, and helps in the chemical processes through which food undergoes in digestion. It keeps the blood in liquid form, urine. Some bad toxins are present in our body. So, these components urine, which is waste matter sent out from our body. So, water helps us like that. And you have to drink more water. 1 hour once you have to drink 1 glass of water. Either you have to take the 8 glasses of water per day. Okay, don't skip the taking water every day. This is very helpful to us, and it is very helpful to digestive tract, and keep us very healthy. So, almost all the food components contain all nutrients in different proportions. Roughages clean our food canal and prevent constipation. So, growing children and adolescents need more protein food. Finally, the key concepts I will teach you, you just listen. We need food to get energy, to grow and keep us healthy. And even when we sleep, we need energy to carry out the processes such as breathing, heartbeat, blood circulation, etc. The main components or food components are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, including water and fiber. That means roughages food also. So, fibers that are present in different kinds of fruits and vegetables are also a component of food. We must prepare a healthy food containing all the nutrients in proper proportion. That means equal ratios. We must prepare a healthy food containing all the nutrients in proper proportion. We should not give importance to taste and appearance. Almost all food items contain all the components of food, only the proportion of those may vary. So, roughages are dietary fibers which clean our food canal, prevent constipation, and water helps in digestion of food. So, we must drink sufficient water. So, the food that contains all the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. So, proper proportions is called balanced diet. So, carbohydrates present in the form of starch in foodstuffs can be tested using iodine solution. Growing children and adolescents require more protein rich food. So, vitamins protect our body from certain diseases and keep us healthy. So, peeling out fruits before eating is not a better practice. The peels of certain fruits are rich in nutrients. So, but nowadays farmers are using pesticides in the fields. They are very dangerous to our health. So, we must wash the fruits and vegetables before we eat them. So, in 19th century, one scientist told when we are having the fruits every day in our daily food, then we may not get the diseases. So, at that time, all the people are scurvy. The people are suffered from the scurvy. At that time, the scientist told that the scurvy can prevent from the vitamin C. That means we have to eat the fruits more and more, guava, lemon and orange, like that.